Hello and welcome to Annie's Entertainment Vlog, and as you know, I'm always your host Enola, and you know, it's a new year. We have been introducing into different topics, different sides of this blog, and you know, I'm always your host now. There's nobody that can take my place except I'm sick. Even if I'm sick, that doesn't mean I should not do video share. And even if I'm sick, that doesn't mean somebody else should do it for me. I'll just go offline. I'll tell you people that I'm sick, I'm going off, but I can never allow somebody else to come and take over my show. Not possible. So I'm back again this week. Last week we had a little, issues. I was busy somehow, so I couldn't record any video last week. But today I was thinking, okay, what can we do this week? And I was like, okay, I brought up this topic. This year, last year we had so many issues, so many problems with so many people, so many issues with friends, spouses, relationship, lifestyle, people outside, people we meet, and we have not actually changed some of those things this year. This new year now, we have to, some people say new year, new resolution. You have to make new things. You have to start making things work this year. So today we'll be talking about and thinking on how to change our year and make it a prosperous year for us. And as usual, we have to change some things. Firstly, today we'll be talking about I don't care. Last year, for an example, I had issues with some people, and I'm this kind of person. I matter a lot. Like, I take things seriously. I hate when I have issues with people, and people that I'm in close with, and I have issues with them, and I have to it always gives me headache. And last year too, I was also trying to manage up with, okay, do people like the way I'm dressing? Do people like my actions? Do they love me? If I try to please these people, maybe these people will love me. But I realized that people cannot love you. Not everybody can love you for who you are. So people are envious of who you are. And if you do this today, do that tomorrow, it still doesn't change them. Even if you die for them today, they will tell you the way you died is not a proper way. You still have to come back again. If it's possible for you to come back, you not die well. Stuff like that. We have to change that. Right now, don't give a fuck about anybody. It's a new year. Focus on yourself. This year, I've determined that I just want to make myself happy. I lost my happiness a long time ago, and it has been really hard. I had to focus on people's happiness to make me happy. If this person is happy, I'll be happy. If this person is sad, that I'll totally be off. And I told myself, okay, what if these people leave my life? How will I get a hold of myself? This year I saw so many videos on TikTok about ladies crying, relationship and everything, and I was like, seriously, is it necessary for you to cry? Someone even said, I'm losing control of myself. Guy, did he take your heart? Did he take your life? God that gave us life said with the offender. He didn't say because of that you should take our breath or anything. This new year, my sister, focus on yourself. If he said he's not interested, leave him alone. Please, I'm still even going to do something about relationship very soon, because we really need to talk about that. Ladies are going through a lot right now. Me for an example, we're going through a lot, and the last thing to be thinking of is a relationship. And this new year, everything has to be new. You crying last year, crying. Aren't you tired? Your eye self is going to be telling you, babe, calm down now. We are tired. How will you be crying? You have plenty of water. Oh. That's just it. So right now, you're supposed to make yourself happy. I saw a video today on TikTok, and the person was crying. A lady was crying, saying, the guy she fell in love with, I started changing and everything. And I was like, babe, before a guy starts changing, you'll have known since. It's a consistent, consistent movement. Like today, if he tries this thing and he sees that, okay, you begged him because you don't want him to leave. tomorrow he does something greater than that, you still beg him and he says sorry to you and he comes back, he's still going to do it again, babe. And the more you forgive him, the more you keep your heart down. You don't know that as much as he's coming back, he's going to come and stab you again if you don't make moves. Make it a guideline. Guy, I've been thinking about you too much. It's time to think about me. It's not being selfish, my dear. It's just loving yourself. It's called self-love. Self-love is very, very important. You saying that, okay, I love him so much, I love him so much, I love him so much, I can do anything for him. You deprive yourself of so many things. My dear sister, it will still break you. If he's not the guy for you, you will still cry. Oh, the cry that I'm supposed to cry now, you will still cry it. No, but I'll still say something later on friendship and relationships. I'll still explain that later. There are so many things we need to learn. My dear sister, focus on yourself this year. Make sure you are happy. It's not being selfish, it's self-love, as I said earlier. Self-love is very important. Love yourself. If you don't have love for yourself, there's no how you can be happy. If this person leaves you tomorrow, or this friend leaves you tomorrow, what will happen to you? How would you live? My dear, how would you live? You practically suffer it. It may take you like months of trauma, depression and everything. And this new year, no. It's a new year for you. You should start afresh. Start with joy. Start with happiness. You cannot start the new year with having problems with so many. My dear, no matter how much you behave, you cannot please people. That's one thing I want you to know. No matter how much you dress today, you put on designers, you put on Gucci, you put on Ferrari, you put on anything, any dress. My dear, you come out from a Lamborghini car, you have this, you have that, Mercedes Benz, and see, my dear, people that will still hate you and talk about you will still talk about you. The only thing you have to do is move on. You have to move on. Don't try to please everybody. You are not Jesus. Even Jesus, God that came to die on the cross, we still sin. We still sin against him. So you cannot please everybody. There are still some people that don't accept Jesus. And that's fine. He didn't kill you. He didn't put a rope on our necks that, okay, since you didn't accept me, you must die. No. That should show you that it's not everybody you should please. It's not everybody you can please. No matter, even if you please them too much, they say you are doing, you call it abusi, or you are doing eye service. Stuff like that. And it doesn't make sense, my dear. So what's the essence of trying? Just let them go and move on with your life. There's nothing that's going to hurt you more than having self-love. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself the way you are. The more you appreciate yourself, the more you value yourself. Anybody cannot just come and rubbish you. It's not like you're blind. Can't you see this? Can't you see this beauty in me? I like, get out. Even no guy will be able to like oppress you with a car or something. Can't you see me? I'm worth more than all of this now. Exactly. So you need to change that this year. It's very, very important. Very, very important for you to change that. And again, as I said earlier in my last video, inferiority complex. You have to change that this year, because there's no how you won't have it. It's not even possible. But you have to work on yourself. I told you the last time in my video that I've been trying to work on myself. If you don't work on yourself, on inferiority, you won't make it in life, because you'll be feeling inferior to people that have done ahead of you. People that are even at your range. You'll be feeling, okay, what if they don't accept me? What if I'm not dressing nice? What if I'm not putting on this? Is it because I'm not putting on Gucci? Is it because I'm not putting on a nice chain? Is it because my chain isn't worth this or that? My dear, you have to work on yourself. Inferiority kills a lot. It kills faster than poison. The more you feel inferior, the more you feel depressed, the more you feel hidden. You don't love yourself, my dear. And this year it has to change. A lot of things have to change about you. Thirdly, your friendships. You have to define your friendships this year. This person that's coming into my life, what does this person want to add? If you're not adding anything to my life, I move. I don't get space. I don't have space to waste this year. If you don't have something good for me, please move. Define your friendship this year. Don't just Don't just say because okay this person is nice, it's cool, this person can be my friend. Maybe because I'm also a cool person. My dear, not everybody being cool is a friend. There's some people that stays at the level of friendship. There's some people that comes into the level of best friends. There's some people that stays in level of just hi, good afternoon, how are you doing? You look nice. That's all. There's some people that okay, you sit down, laugh, just play. Those are close friends. There's some people that are best friends, your life partners, people that you know. Okay, nothing. If you need this today, they are here for you. If you need that today, they are available. They are always around to help you. So define your relationship this year. If this person is not worth it, please move. I cannot come and stress myself. I don't want this new year. No stress. Don't stress me. I beg you. So if you know that you really need a friendship this year, define it. And the fourth point we are going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about your relationship with your family. Do not let anybody come in between your relationship with your family. Your family is always going to be the first. Even if you're married or you're with your parents, you have siblings. No matter how much you know siblings and parents are funny. I have, so I know how it feels. And I know how frustrating they are. And I know how complicated it can be. Sometimes you want freedom, privacy and everything. It doesn't work like that, especially if you live as a first child. You know, it's not easy. You have to like monitor this one, do this, do that, do this. But no matter what, family is the key. You cannot have a friend that will not betray you. At least your family is always your family, they're your blood. No matter where you go, no matter where you are, they are still always going to be there for you. Some people say, okay, even my blood do this, do that. That means your structure of your family wasn't right from the beginning. Parents, the job of parents are to make sure that there's cordial relationship in between the children. And this year, you need to focus on your family. It should be the first priority on your list. After God, it should be the next. Then your life. Then anybody else can follow. Not even your boyfriend, because he can always fall down. He can always drop. Not everybody stays here. Not everybody. Some people drop. And by the time they drop, it will hurt you. By the time you rate them too much. So you have to like make sure that your relationship with your family is the best. You have a good family structure, you are okay with your family, trust me, you're good to go. And don't forget the fifth point. Make sure you do everything this year to please yourself. Anything that doesn't pay you, walk away. Anything that doesn't pay you, walk away. Because the more you try to force yourself into it, it's going to hurt you. So what's the essence of getting hurt? It's a new year. It's a new things are supposed to be going on in your life. So this year you should make sure that everything you want to do pleases you. You have been doing a lot for people last year. Okay, this person said this, you do this. This person said that, you do that. Please yourself this year. No matter what anybody says, please yourself. They call you selfish, they call you this, they call you that. Make sure that you please yourself. Self-love is important. If you do not love yourself, you won't see how much you have in you. And when you don't see it, you feel depressed. That's when depression comes in. And depression kills faster than sickness. When you are depressed, you begin to have a lot of symptoms because, you know, things like that. This year must change. It must change. We should come to the end of the show today. You know, I have a lot of things to tell you. A lot of things. Because last year was, wow, it was hell for me. But I trust myself to have time next week. I'll make a video on friendships and relationships. We really need to try some things. Some things are supposed to be out of your life this year. And some things are supposed to be managed. Some things are supposed to drop. Do you understand? I have a lot of things in package for you. Just don't forget to always subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Ennis Entertainment Blog and on Facebook at Ennis Entertainment Blog. You can also follow my official page on Instagram at Official Annie Pearl. and you can follow me on. You can follow us here again to subscribe, and so you can always get notifications of our videos. So we have to go. The time has gone. So see you next time, next week, same station. Bye.